I command you to open this immediately, says Archangel Michael. A snake has been removed from your life. The name may cause you pain, but open it right away. Archangel Michael has come forward with a command, not a suggestion, not a whisper, but an order: open this urgently. Because something that was hidden in the shadows of your life has just been crushed, and even though the name of the one exposed will hurt you, it is the very truth that will set you free. Don't skip. Stay until the end, because something enormous is waiting for you. My dear child, pay close attention, because what I am about to reveal is not ordinary, it is divine. Michael says he has fought this battle silently for you, and tonight the snake has been eliminated, and the chains it wrapped around your future are broken. Don't scroll, my child, don't move away, because every second is bringing you closer to the name, closer to the revelation, closer to the moment when you will finally see what heaven saw long ago. For years, a presence surrounded you like a serpent, wrapping itself around your blessings, disguising itself as loyalty, and surreptitiously whispering poison into your destiny. They smiled, but behind that smile were plans to choke your opportunities, tie your progress, and keep you begging for blessings already assigned to you. Don't skip. Don't let this moment pass. Stay with me until the very end, because your life is on the verge of transformation. Michael describes this person as someone who frequently appeared gentle, almost harmless, but carried venom in their spirit. Michael claims that when God let his sword fall, the snake was permanently removed from your path, and that what had been robbing you of your peace has now been silenced. However, the truth is that the name associated with this snake will shock you. It is not a stranger or a distant figure, but rather someone who was walking beside you and acting like a friend or even family. The truth will be painful, but heaven says that healing cannot occur without exposure, so don't skip any parts of this message. You will feel the release flowing into your spirit before it ends. What just happened to you in the realm of the spirit is that heaven has taken away what was draining your blessings, and now doors are opening that you didn't even know were blocked. Don't scroll away. Don't miss this. Imagine a snake moving silently in the grass, invisible to the human eye, but Michael's sight pierced the disguise. He saw where it hid, what it planned, and he crushed it in one strike. The name will pierce you like a blade, but keep in mind that what hurts you with truth will also heal you with freedom. Don't skip. Stay with me, because what's coming is too big for you to miss. The Archangel whispers that you already felt it. In your spirit, you've noticed strange delays, unexplained disappointments, and people turning cold without reason. Those were signs of the snake's work. But today, heaven says, enough. Don't move. Stay until the very end. Because the revelation is not just about who was taken out, but also about what is being prepared for you next. The snake is gone, and heaven is planting favor, joy, and breakthrough in its place. You will remember this day as the day Michael took his sword from his sheath, not for a far-off war, but for you personally. He saw your tears, your prayers, and your unanswered cries. Michael says, open this urgently. For this reason, the war is already over, and you are going to witness the proof. Stay with me, chosen one. Don't skip. Don't scroll. The most startling fact is still about to be revealed. Archangel Michael has ordered that this truth be spoken immediately, he has not slept or blinked until this message reached you, because what happened in the unseen was not a slight change, it was a cosmic victory written with fire across your destiny. My chosen one, listen to me again, this is not the time to turn away. Don't skip, stay until the end, because what I am about to reveal carries the weight of heaven itself. Don't skip, my child. Don't scroll. The heavens demand your full attention, because you must comprehend the depth of what has just been removed. Michael says the snake that was eliminated carried a name that you know, a name that echoes in your memory even as you hear these words. This was no stranger, this was someone who stood close enough to touch your hand, close enough to whisper comfort in your pain, but all along they were figuring out how to hold you back. In addition to obstructing opportunities, the serpent was rewriting your life's narrative in ways you were blind to. It operated in silence, akin to ink spilling on holy pages, and attempted to change your divine script, postpone your breakthrough, and keep you trapped in a never-ending cycle of waiting. However, when Michael raised his sword, that cycle was broken. Stay here. Stay until the very end, because the story starts with restoration and ends with elimination. Don't skip. Don't move away now. Because as painful as this truth is, you must know it so that you never again allow such a snake to coil itself around your life. Heaven whispers that this exposure will sting like fire because the name you will remember is connected to trust. You gave your heart, your time, and your prayers, but their spirit was entangled with jealousy, bitterness, and lies. They smiled at you but secretly celebrated when you stumbled. Don't skip, don't scroll, stay to the end, because this is not just revelation, it is activation. Michael claims that something extraordinary changed in your future the very moment this snake was cut down. You may not feel it yet, but within days you will see opportunities where doors were closed for years, where money was delayed, where it will flow, where relationships were toxic, where joy was stolen, where laughter will return. However, Michael has stripped the snake of its costume. Heaven will no longer allow its poison to run through your life. Don't skip. You need to hear every word, because only when you see the truth clearly will you be free. The Archangel also cautions against mistaking their charm for love and their laughter for loyalty. The snake's greatest weapon was disguise. When you remove one snake, the garden of your life will breathe again, drooping flowers will rise, the soil of your destiny will bear fruit, and the blessings that seemed late will arrive on time. Stay here, don't scroll, and don't let your eyes wander, because this is your moment of awareness. There is something enormous waiting for you beyond this elimination. Don't skip. Stay until the very end. The next few seconds have the power to untie your spirit. Michael leans in to say, the name will hurt you, but the freedom will heal you. This is the paradox of divine truth, it cuts, but it also cures. When this realization finally seeps into your heart, you won't be crying over what's left, but you will be celebrating what's coming. The snake is gone, the mask is broken, and you are standing in the clearing of a new dawn. If you are still here, chosen one, know this, you are demonstrating that your spirit is prepared for the full release. Michael never fights pointlessly, and heaven never wastes words. Don't skip. Stay until the very end. Something that only comes once in a lifetime is being unlocked in your favor right now. Don't skip, because the third movement of this message is where the curtain rises and the stage of your life is revealed in a light you have never seen before. Archangel Michael stands before you, sword lowered now, not in battle but in testimony, ready to tell you what you were never allowed to see. The fact that you are still here, still listening, and still holding on to every word is a sign that heaven is drawing you closer into its secret chamber. For a very long time, this snake moved in the shadows. It wasn't just a person, it was a pattern, a cycle, a whisper that told you to doubt yourself, to question your purpose, to limit your dreams. It was hidden inside relationships, situations, and even your own thoughts. As Michael puts it, the removal of the snake is the removal of a spirit that fed on your trust. That's why this feels so profound and why it shakes you to your very core. But don't skip. Don't scroll. Stay until the end, because in these next words, the veil lifts and the truth starts to shine. Heaven saw that you endured the poison without retaliating, that you chose to pray instead of curse, and that heaven has now chosen to reward you with a once-in-a-lifetime revelation and release. Don't skip. Don't move. This is your moment. The name associated with this snake has repeatedly brushed against your life. You have felt uneasy around them, but you have pushed it away because you are kind, because you believe in second chances, and because your heart is soft. As he struck the snake, Archangel Michael claims to have seen chains fly off your opportunities like glass breaking, a long sealed door suddenly swing open, an invitation written in your name glowing like gold, laughter returning to your nights, and a heavy weight leaving your shoulders. Don't skip, you must listen to the end in order to feel this freedom enter you. Michael says, no more. Their plans ended the moment this message began. Don't skip. Don't scroll. This is your sign. The shock comes not from identifying the snake but from realizing what they were trying to take from you. They weren't just after your peace, they were after your light, your potential, and your rare favor. They were jealous of a grace on you that they couldn't explain, and they tried to crush it because they couldn't carry it. It is giving you eyes to see through masks so you will never again mistake a snake for a friend, and it is giving you discernment so sharp that deception will die before it reaches your door. Heaven wants you to understand that the purpose of the exposure is not to break you, but to make you unbreakable. Don't skip, instead, stay until the very end, because even as you read these words, your discernment is being sharpened. The snake is gone. Walk freely. You take a step and feel the ground no longer moving under you, and you take another and feel a wind of favor rise at your back. This is not a story, it is a picture of your new reality. Don't skip. Don't scroll. Something huge is waiting for you on the other side of this message. Now, as you take in every line, picture yourself standing in a field at dawn, the grass wet with dew, the air clean, and you can finally see everything hidden. Because what heaven is preparing for you is greater than a single name, greater than a single betrayal, and it is a new chapter in which you are surrounded no longer by silent enemies but by visible allies, genuine love, and opportunities that match your destiny. The snake is gone, the path is clear, and the future is already leaning in your direction. Don't skip. Don't scroll. The next words will pull you even further into the revelation. Be sure to stay with me until the end, my love. Your patience now is your preparation, and your focus is your key. The snake is eliminated, the venom is drained, now the soil of your life is ready for fruit, says Archangel Michael. Beloved soul, you have reached the part where heaven begins to unfold the reward. Don't skip. Stay till the end. What you have heard thus far is the tearing away of deception, but what you are about to hear is the planting of destiny. For a moment, chosen one, suppose that your path is like a garden. For years, it was choked by weeds, surrounded by thorns, and shielded from sunlight by shadows. That snake was not only hiding, but also consuming your harvest. However, Michael claims that the sword has cleared the ground today. Don't scroll, don't turn your head away, and stay put because the abundance of what is being planted now will astound you. Don't skip. Don't scroll. Something huge is waiting for you if you hold on till the last word, Michael whispers. Heaven has been holding back treasures, waiting for the exact moment when the snake was removed. These treasures are not just material, finances will flow, opportunities will open, but they are also treasures of peace, joy, recognition, and true companionship. The snake was obstructing this, but now the air is clear. Don't skip. Stay until the end. The vision is still growing. Heaven is setting up connections you never imagined. A voice will say your name in rooms you have never been in. A hand will write your name on invitations you never imagined possible. A blessing will reach your home not through struggle but through divine alignment. Michael shows me a huge, light-carved door that has been sealed for years. Because of the snake's hold, your knocks never opened it, and your prayers felt unheard. Now, pay close attention, the seal is broken, and the door is swinging wide. Behind it, there is a flood rather than a trickle, and there is no response but an outpouring. Stay put. Don't scroll away. You are standing on the threshold of that flood. Don't skip. Don't move away now. Stay with me till the end, because this is just the beginning of the unveiling. The Archangel also states, the one who pretended to love you will soon be shocked. They will watch as the blessings they tried to hold back fall on you like rain. You won't need to defend yourself or give an explanation, the glow of your life will be the proof. Don't skip, stay to the end. Your life is stepping into rhythm with heaven itself. You must understand this, chosen one, heaven does not remove without replacing. Where the snake was, angels now stand guard. Where betrayal sat, love will arrive. Where jealousy whispered, applause will echo. You will soon say, this is too much for me alone. But that is the hallmark of heaven, it overflows. Don't skip. Don't scroll. You are just a few moments away from receiving it. Michael tells you to prepare your heart because surprises will multiply. He is not only cutting away, but also opening new streams, streams of favor, streams of recognition, streams of healing. This is the pivotal moment, my love. The snake has vanished, the garden has been cleared, the door is open, and the flood is approaching. Don't skip or scroll past this message, there is a great deal more in store for you. Read through to the end, because the next section will show you how the very agony of being exposed is going to become the pinnacle of your triumph. The pain you feel from this exposure is not the end, it is the proof that something greater is being birthed. Now comes the part where heaven turns the sting into strength, where the wound of betrayal is reshaped into the very crown that will rest upon your destiny, says Archangel Michael. Don't skip, don't scroll, stay until the end, because every word is carving this truth into your spirit. The name that hurt you was like a weight pressing against your chest, slowing your steps, dimming your light. However, heaven replaced that pain with acceleration when the snake was removed. Think of it like a bow being pulled back. The tension was your tears, delays, and disappointments. The release of the snake snapped that bow forward, launching you farther than you ever imagined. Don't skip, stay until the very end, because what you thought was lost is about to arrive multiplied. Michael reveals that even the moments you felt forgotten were a setup. The silence wasn't rejection, it was preservation. Heaven wasn't ignoring you, rather, it was preventing what was yours from being poisoned before the snake was gone. Now that the enemy has been vanquished, every hidden blessing is racing toward you without resistance. Don't scroll, stay right here. The revelation is building toward something so big you won't believe it. Beloved soul, listen carefully. The betrayal wasn't a setback, it was the key to unlock what was locked. If the snake had stayed, the treasures that were about to pour into your life would have been corrupted. Now that the ground is clean, the seeds of heaven will bloom without interruption. Michael presents me with a picture of you standing in the middle of a storm with rain falling and lightning flashing, but the storm abruptly stops and a single beam of light falls on you. This light is favor, recognition, and breakthrough. It singles you out, it cannot be stopped, it cannot be shared with the snake, it is yours. Don't skip, don't move away, the spotlight of heaven is upon you now. The very ones who doubted you will watch your rise. The very ones who mocked your prayers will witness your answers. The very ones who whispered against you will have no choice but to see your glow, the Archangel adds. This is not retaliation, my child, rather, it is vindication, heaven's way of demonstrating that your faith was not in vain. Don't scroll. Pay attention to the very end. Something enormous is still waiting. In that pain, Michael is putting an invisible but real crown of resilience, discernment, and authority. Don't skip, don't scroll, stay put, because the crown is being fitted even as these words sink into you. The pain you feel is not a scar, rather, it is a sign that the old cycle has been broken, that your tears were heard, and that the snake's time is over. Don't skip, don't scroll, stay to the end, because in the next section, I'll tell you how your life, now freed from the snake, will enter a season of unthinkable abundance and divine surprises that will silence every doubt around you. Beloved, if you're still with me, know this. You've crossed the line from victim to victor. You've walked through exposure, and now you stand on the other side, glowing with the proof of divine protection. Archangel Michael states, when the serpent is crushed, the soil becomes fertile for blessings beyond measure. What was denied is about to be delivered directly into your hands, what was delayed is about to arrive in waves, and what was hidden is about to be multiplied. My dear child, don't skip. Stay until the end, because heaven is now beginning to reveal what awaits you after the snake is removed. Michael shows me a long table that is piled high with gifts wrapped in light, each of which bears your name. Some of the gifts say, healing, peace, financial overflow, and new connections. These gifts were prepared and waiting for the snake to disappear because heaven doesn't pour oil into poison vessels, but now that your life's vessel has been cleansed, the oil is flowing freely. Don't skip, don't scroll, stay until the very end, because every second brings you one step closer to seeing this vision come true. And now Michael says, the reward season is here. Don't skip. Stay until the very end. Something major is happening for you even as you listen. Think of all the times you whispered prayers in the dark, not knowing who was listening. Heaven heard. Think of the times you smiled through pain, thinking that tomorrow might hold something better. Heaven saw. Think of the times you wanted to give up but decided to hold on. Heaven recorded them all. Not only will your life change in a quiet way, but it will change in a public way as well. The blessings that are coming your way will be too loud to ignore, and those around you will wonder how it happened so quickly. However, you will know that it wasn't sudden, rather, it was divine timing, and heaven was waiting for the snake to disappear. Don't scroll or turn away, stay put because what's about to happen is too amazing to miss. Don't skip, don't scroll. The once-in-a-lifetime change is coming your way. Michael adds, expect surprises. Expect doors you never knocked on to swing open. Expect favor where you least deserve it. Expect calls, invitations, and breakthroughs that feel impossible. And I'll tell you this, chosen one, when the snake was removed, room was made for genuine love, mentors who will help you, a peaceful home, and opportunities that align with your calling. Do you see it? What seemed like a terrible conclusion is actually a divine beginning. Don't skip. Stay until the very end. Every second counts. Don't scroll, don't skip, stay right here, because the next part will reveal how heaven plans to use your testimony to silence every doubt that surrounds you and set you as a light that others cannot ignore. Michael assures you, beloved, that this new season won't be fragile, it will be firm, it won't be stolen, it will be secured, it won't be delayed, it will be delivered. The snake that once attempted to conceal your light is no longer there, and the glow of your destiny will now shine so brightly that even those who once made fun of you will be silenced by the testimony of your blessings. Therefore, my dear child, don't skip. Stay until the very end. Archangel Michael is speaking not only about what is being given to you, but also about how your life itself will become the proof of heaven's power. The same people who doubted your faith and who whispered about your struggles will now see the overflow that is being poured into your hands. This season will not be private. Your triumphs will not be concealed in shadows, they will be on display on the mountaintop of your life for everyone to see. Don't scroll. Don't skip. Stay here, because this is not a minor change, it is the revelation of your divine reputation. Michael says, don't skip, stay until the end, because these next words are the prophecy written in your name. Beloved, every closed path will open in a way that will shock those who thought you would remain stuck forever. Every tear you shed in private will now return as laughter in public. Every "no" you heard in private will become "yes" shouted across open doors. Don't scroll, don't look away, stay until the very end, because something enormous is waiting for you in this very unveiling. Michael shows me a crown that is glowing with jewels of endurance, patience, and faith. That crown is being placed on your head right now. You didn't earn it by being perfect, you got it by surviving what was meant to break you. Now, that crown will shine so loudly that no snake, no enemy, and no whisper can dim it. Don't skip. Don't scroll. Heaven is not just restoring you, it is making you a living example. Your testimony will not only bless you, but it will also guide others. Those who doubted your faith will look at you and say, "Surely God is real." Friends who once dismissed your prayers will come asking how you endured, and even strangers will be drawn to the light in your eyes, the peace in your voice, and the stability in your steps. The reason the snake was killed was to prepare you for this spotlight, Michael adds. Your season of silence is over, your time of hiding is over, and now is the time when heaven will lift you up, not for pride, but for a purpose. Don't skip, stay until the very end, because in the next heartbeat, the biggest shift will be revealed, the precise ways that heaven will transform your wounds into weapons of victory and your scars into songs. It was not your strength, but heaven's, it was not your sword, but Michael's, it was not your plan, but God's. Don't skip, don't scroll, stay until the end, because the revelation is only getting stronger from here. Hold on to this, beloved. You are entering a life that people will point to and say, "This is what miracles look like." The very scars you tried to hide, the very wounds you thought were weaknesses, are the exact places where heaven is about to pour glory. What once broke you will now build you, what once silenced you will now speak for you, what once felt like shame will now shine as proof of survival. Don't skip, my dear child. Stay until the very end, for Archangel Michael lifts the veil even further. Michael says, "Your scars are no longer evidence of pain, they are evidence of victory." Don't scroll. Don't move. Stay until the end because this is the transformation that will make you unique. Every disappointment wasn't wasted. Every betrayal carved strength into your spirit. Every tear irrigated the soil of your destiny. Don't skip, don't scroll, because something enormous is being unlocked even now. The snake believed it had damaged you, but in reality, it had armed you. The agony gave you discernment, the betrayal gave you wisdom, the delays gave you patience, and now heaven will use all of it as weapons for your future. When you enter new rooms, your presence will carry an authority no one can explain. Don't skip, don't scroll, stay until the end because the next doors are bigger than you can imagine. Michael shows me an image of a key that was forged in fire and glows with light. That key is your pain transformed into power, and as you hold it, doors will open that no one else could. This is because only those who went through what you went through could have this kind of authority. Michael says, "You will sing again, and your song will carry healing to others." Don't skip. Your future is already echoing with music heaven wrote just for you. Your story won't end with scars, it will continue with songs. Songs of joy will replace cries of sorrow. Songs of triumph will replace silence. Songs of peace will replace chaos. Don't skip, don't scroll, stay to the end, because this is your comeback, your moment, your unveiling. The snake is gone, but the lessons are still there, beloved, and they are treasures. They will protect you, guide you, and get you ready for what comes next. You won't stumble anymore, you'll step confidently. Don't skip, don't scroll, the best is yet to come. Michael whispers, the one who tried to break you will soon see you shine brighter than ever. And the world will know, you are chosen, you are protected, and you are unstoppable. The blessings that are about to flow will affect your family, your bloodline, and even those who follow you. My dear child, don't skip. Stay until the end. For now, the revelation is becoming more clear. Archangel Michael states, the victory is not only for you, it is for every life connected to your name. What heaven has done in removing the snake is not just a personal breakthrough, but a generational shift. Listen carefully. The chains that attempted to bind you were around your legacy as well as your destiny, and the snake sought to halt not only your advancement but also the inheritance of those who were related to you. However, Michael's sword broke multiple chains, shattering curses that extended both forward and backward in time. Don't scroll or skip, because you must understand the magnitude of this moment. The snake was obstructing the flow, but now the rivers are rushing freely. Don't skip. Don't scroll. This abundance is not limited to you, it is multiplying through you. Heaven shows me rivers flowing from your feet, moving outward in every direction. Each river touches someone connected to you, your children, your siblings, even people you haven't met yet but who will one day be blessed by your name. Michael whispers, the blessing on your life has increased because you persevered, stayed faithful, and did not allow bitterness to consume you. Where others in your line may have failed, you will succeed. Where others were silenced, you will speak. Where others were trapped, you will be free, and through your freedom, they will be free. Don't skip. Stay until the very end. The ripple effect is just getting started. The season of lack, the season of delay, the season of betrayal, and the harvest that lies ahead are so vast that you will require assistance from others to hold it. You will share it, and in sharing it, you will multiply it. Don't scroll, don't leave, because what lies ahead is greater than you could have ever imagined. Don't skip. Don't scroll. Heaven is not just rewarding you, it is rewriting your entire legacy. Michael adds, do not fear the size of the blessing. It is not too big for you. It was designed for you. It was written in your bloodline before you were born. What is about to manifest was only postponed until the snake was gone, and now that it is gone, the flood won't be stopped. And Michael says, because of you, those who come after you will walk in freedom. Don't skip, don't scroll. Something big is still happening. Hold on to this truth, my dear child. Generations will thank you for surviving what you survived, for enduring what tried to break you, and for being the one who refused to bow to bitterness. Your light has been uncovered, and now it will act like a beacon. It will draw what belongs to you. Archangel Michael says, my beloved child, don't skip. Stay until the end, because what I am about to reveal will show you how your story is not just changing your life but calling people into your path who are carrying the very keys to your next season. Now, Michael says, the fog is gone, the snake is gone, and your light is shining unhindered. Don't scroll. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because those ships are already turning toward you. Picture a lighthouse standing on a dark shore. For years, the light was obscured by fog, the glow weakened by the snake's presence. Ships carrying opportunities, treasures, and love couldn't find you because the signal was blocked. Don't skip, don't scroll. Every moment you stay here, you are aligning yourself with this truth. Michael shows me strangers you haven't met yet, strangers who will be drawn to you because they will see something different in you, peace in your eyes, authority in your words, grace in your steps, and they will know that aligning with you is aligning with divine purpose. These strangers will bring opportunities, resources, wisdom, and even love. Don't skip, don't scroll, stay until the end, because you are about to walk into connections that feel like miracles. Beloved, know this very well, the snake worked to isolate you. It attempted to cut you off from your true tribe, from those who would celebrate you, protect you, and elevate you. However, with its removal, the isolation ends. Community is coming. Partnership is coming. True love is coming. Heaven is setting up divine appointments where doors will open naturally, so you won't need to beg to be seen or fight to be heard. Michael whispers, do not chase. Simply shine. For the right ones will find you. Don't scroll or skip, stay until the very end, because the orchestration is already in motion. The most unexpected part is that some of the blessings you will receive will come from people you least expect. A casual encounter, a brief conversation, or an ordinary day will all culminate in heaven giving you an extraordinary gift. For this reason, Michael insists that you stay alert. Stay open. Stay ready. Don't scroll or skip, the miracles are closer than you may think. Don't skip, don't scroll, stay to the end, because the next part reveals how the favor on your life will elevate you into places of honor you never thought possible. Your story, beloved, is no longer one of survival only, it is now a story of attraction. Your testimony will shine like a lamp, and others will gather around it, bringing firewood to make it burn brighter. And as they do, your light won't dim, it will multiply. The snake is gone, the path is cleared, now the chosen one must be elevated, says Archangel Michael, opening the vision wider. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay until the end. Your story will not remain hidden in silence, but will be lifted into places of honor where even those who once doubted you will have no choice but to acknowledge the glow upon your life. But heaven has moved your chair, and now you are in the front, in the spotlight, in the position of visibility. Doors of recognition are opening, doors of honor are swinging wide, and your name is being carried into conversations you have never entered. Don't scroll, don't skip, stay here, because these words are not fantasy, they are prophecy, beloved. Imagine sitting in the back row, unnoticed, overlooked, and unseen. The snake took pleasure in keeping you there. Your life will be proof, Michael whispers. Proof that waiting is not in vain, proof that faith is never wasted, proof that the one who stands with heaven cannot be stopped by shadows. Don't skip, don't scroll, stay until the very end, because the unveiling is only getting stronger. Don't skip, don't scroll. The elevation is closer than you think, my love. Promotions are coming your way, not just in your career but also in your influence, relationships, and how people perceive you. Where you were once dismissed, you will now be honored, where you were undervalued, you will now be celebrated, and where your words were ignored, they will now carry authority. Don't scroll. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because the crown is already descending. Michael also shows me a table set in front of the people who once betrayed you. They won't sit at it, but they will see it. They will watch as your cup overflows, your plate is filled, and your blessings spill into every part of your life. Even though the snake's name once hurt you, their absence will now prove your freedom. Heaven is raising you, beloved, not to brag but to shine, to be a beacon, to serve as a reminder that no snake, no mask, and no betrayal can silence a chosen one. As you rise, others will follow you upward, so don't skip, don't scroll, and stay until the very end, because this rise is greater than you could have ever dreamed. The one who was hidden will now be highlighted. The one who was delayed will now be accelerated. The one who was pushed down will now be lifted high. Don't skip, don't scroll, beloved child. The next part will show you how this elevation will open gates of abundance so wide they will change every aspect of your life. That is Michael's final decree as he closes this section. The snake is gone, the path is clear, now the gates will open. These gates are not your typical gates, they are layered with gold, overflowing with rivers of blessing that will touch every corner of your life. My dear child, don't skip. Stay until the end. For now, Archangel Michael brings you to the gates of abundance, carved not by human hands but by the decree of heaven itself. The lock has been broken. The hinges are loosed. The gates are swinging open. Don't scroll. Don't skip. Stay here, because these gates are opening even as you hear these words, my love. Picture yourself standing in front of enormous, brightly lit doors. You knocked for years, but nothing moved, and the snake pressed against them from the inside, keeping you out of what was already yours. Every part of your life that felt dry will now be watered, every place that felt empty will now overflow. Don't skip. Don't scroll. The flood of heaven cannot be stopped. And beyond these gates lies abundance, financial breakthroughs that will end cycles of lack, relationships that bring true joy, health that refreshes your body, and peace that silences your nights. Don't skip, don't scroll, stay to the end, because the vision is becoming a reality. Michael whispers, you will not chase this abundance, it will chase you. You will not beg for it, it will pursue you. You will not struggle for it, it will rest on you. This is a reward for perseverance rather than perfection. You persevered through the storm, and now the sunshine will not just warm you, it will saturate you. Don't skip, don't scroll. These are not dreams, they are promises sealed in the blood of heaven. Beloved, money that was delayed is being released, projects that were blocked are being approved, opportunities that were hidden are being revealed, and love that was withheld is being poured out. Peace, oh peace, will rest on you like a cloak you cannot remove. Don't skip, don't scroll, stay to the end. These streams are unstoppable. Michael also shows me 7 streams that flow outward from your gates, one that fills your home with warmth, another that blesses your hands, another that flows into your work and surrounds you with loyalty, another that flows into your relationships and strengthens your body, another that flows into your mind and gives you clarity, a third that flows into your spirit and gives you discernment, and the final one that flows outward to others, blessing them because of you. Don't skip, don't scroll, stay put, because the next section will show you how this abundance will change who you are and put you in a role you never imagined you would be in. This is the season, beloved, when you will say, I have more than enough. And those words won't be boast, they will be truth. Because the snake once stole, but heaven always restores double. Archangel Michael says, you will no longer call yourself broken. You will no longer see yourself as delayed. You will no longer carry the name of victim. From this moment, you are chosen, you are crowned, you are unstoppable. My dear child, don't skip. Stay until the very end because he is talking about something that goes beyond blessings and abundance. Heaven is rewriting your very identity. Don't skip, don't scroll, stay put, because now the real name is being revealed. The snake tirelessly tried to convince you that you were less than what heaven declared, whispering falsehoods like forgotten, weak, and unworthy of love and success. However, those were never your names, and heaven never called you any of those things. Michael whispers, your true name is beloved. Your true name is chosen. Your true name is crowned. Heaven sees the glow of endurance instead of the scars of betrayal, the wisdom instead of the wounds, the destiny instead of the delays. Don't skip, don't scroll, stay until the end, because every word seals your new identity. Don't skip. Don't scroll. Something big is awakening inside you right now. Beloved, when you wake up tomorrow, you won't be carrying the burden of yesterday's suffering. Instead, you'll walk with the authority of someone who knows who they are. Your back will be straighter, your eyes clearer, and your voice stronger, not because you pretended, but because you finally remembered what heaven always knew. Your crown is invisible to some, but undeniable to those who see with the Spirit. Opportunities will align, doors will open, people will honor you, and even your enemies will recognize it, though they won't understand it. Beloved, you are entering a season where your very presence carries weight. Don't skip, don't scroll, stay here until the end, because your identity is changing even as you listen. The mystery is that, although the snake believed that its greatest triumph would be to destroy your identity, its removal has actually done the exact opposite. It has exposed you. You are stronger, wiser, clearer, and more unwavering than you were before. Don't skip. Don't scroll. Heaven has inscribed your new name in flames. Don't skip, don't scroll, stay to the end, because the next part will show you how this new identity will position you to walk in victories that will echo for the rest of your life. Beloved child, remember this, your identity is no longer shaped by pain, but by purpose. It is no longer defined by betrayal, but by blessing. It is no longer marked by loss, but by legacy. Michael says, the world will see it. The world will feel it. The world will know it. Don't skip until the very end, my darling child, because that's when Archangel Michael demonstrates how your new identity, crowned, chosen, and unstoppable, will materialize in unavoidable triumphs that will reverberate throughout your life. Now that the snake is gone, now that your crown is placed, every battle that once seemed impossible will bow before you. Don't scroll, don't skip, stay to the end, because these aren't little changes, they're life-changing triumphs. Imagine, beloved, walking into rooms where you once felt small, only to find doors opening before you without resistance. The same places that rejected you will call for you, the same voices that ignored you will echo your name, and the same opportunities that felt locked will swing wide as if they were waiting all along. Don't skip. Don't scroll. Stay here, because this realization is changing your path even now. Michael whispers, your victories will not come through struggle but through alignment. You will no longer waste your energy on battles heaven has already won, or exhaust yourself chasing what is already yours. Instead, you will walk into victories that have been prepared in advance, victories that are sealed with your name, and victories that no snake could ever touch. Financial victories, debt cancellation, opportunities approved, resources flowing, emotional victories, peace replacing pain, joy replacing sorrow, laughter returning to your days, and spiritual victories, clarity of mind, faith-based strength, discernment that cannot be deceived. All of these will manifest in every aspect of your life, beloved. Don't skip, don't scroll, stay to the end, because the victories won't stop, they will multiply. Don't skip or scroll, the testimony of your victories will silence every doubt. The most powerful part is that your victories will speak louder than your words. You won't have to prove yourself to anyone or defend your story. The fruit of your life will be undeniable, and even your enemies will have to say, surely, they are chosen. Surely, they are favored. Surely, heaven is with them. Beloved, you are embarking on a journey that is greater than yourself. Don't skip, don't scroll, stay to the end, because this is just the beginning. Michael adds, your victories will not only bless you, they will bless others. You will become the answer to someone else's prayer. You will become the proof someone else needs to keep believing. Your overflow will reach into the lives of those around you, and they will rise because you rose. What is ahead will not look like what is behind. The snake is gone. The garden is clear. The crown is placed. The gates are open. Now, walk boldly, for your victories are waiting. This is where the story changes again, my child. From betrayal to breakthrough, from wounds to weapons, from scars to crowns, from survival to unstoppable victories. Michael says, don't skip, don't scroll. Stay till the end, because the next part will reveal how these victories will secure a future so radiant that it will echo into eternity.